It's Andrew Young, a 6'8 senior out of Philadelphia. The official steps in, bad toss, and Shawnee State will control the opening tip. Vance will handle it deep on the right wing in front of the Bears bench. He'll toss it out top to Bryant. Swings it left side to Morgan. Back out top. It's Devlin. Everyone gets a touch this trip. Nixon with it out top. He's quite a prolific scorer. Vance out top had an open look, didn't take it. Over to Nixon. He throws it away. Right into the hands of Chris McHenry. Here come the Bears in a hurry. Now McHenry will stop and set the offense. He's defended there by Nixon. McHenry drives the lane left side. He'll kick the board. Long three. No good. Fight for the rebound. Controlled by Shawnee State. Nixon up the far sideline. He'll give it to Vance. He dumps it down in the paint for Morgan. Works against Andrew Young with a reverse layup, and it's good. Tyler Morgan with the basket. Shawnee State on top 2-0.
Good pass by Austin Vance into Tyler Morgan, averaging a double-double a game.
Good crowd on hand. Not the same crowd we've seen the last two matchups. Small crowd, really, in comparison. Ward starts to drive, and Nixon reaches in and ties up the basketball. And alternating possession, it will stay with UPIKE on the alternating possession. We're trying to force something that wasn't there that trip. Ward will trigger the inbound baseline. Right side, he'll toss it out top to Trevor Setti. Over to McHenry. McHenry with an open look from three. It comes up short, and high for the rebound is Devlin of Shawnee State. Get it to Nixon. Dumps it down low. Morgan, left block, works against Young. Baby hook. It's short. McHenry with the rebound for the Bears. Long alley pass to Young. He'll catch it on the bounce. Puts up the gimme. No good. Burrell goes up with the tap, and he's whistled for the foul. And I got to tell you, that may be the least contact we'll see in a Mid-South Conference game. Whistle for a foul in a long time. Shane Burrell whistled for it. They'll wave off the tip. And Shawnee State still on top 2-0 with the basketball.
Man-to-man defense now, full court.
Pretty sure that foul wouldn't have been called in Buddy League games. Nixon handles it for Shawnee. Into front court to Bryant. Out top to Devlin. Over to Vance. Back to Nixon. He'll take the three. Left to the key. And some contact there. Calling a block, and the Bears recover. Ward saves it in bounds. 18 minutes to go in the first half. Shawnee State leads 2-0. Bears basketball in front court. McHenry with the bounce pass to Burrell. Right elbow. He'll square himself. Tries to dump for Watson. And the pass stolen by Vance. Long alley pass up to Nixon, and he'll lay it in.
You know, that's Austin's forte. At Tug Valley was his defense. Besides his scoring, he picked the pocket. Excellent diagonal pass down the floor. Shawnee's up 4-0.
Another slow start for the Bears. 17 and a half to go in the first half. 4-0 Shawnee. Here's McHenry with the bounce pass to Burrell. Left block. Works in the post. Power move. He goes straight at Devlin. The shot's blocked, but he will draw the foul. Devlin whistled for his first, and the first against Shawnee. We'll shoot a couple of free throws. Shane Burrell goes to the line for the Bears. Burrell, 68% from the stripe on the year. First free throw is good.
Yeah, Burrell, he got the ball right down about 5 feet away from the basket, deep in the paint. Good pump fake, and he drew the foul.
Second free throw for the 6'8 senior out of Los Angeles is good. 4-2. Shawnee by 2. And full court pressure coming from the Bears. Inbound pass goes to Nixon. He beats it easily down to Bryant. He'll drive all the way to the glass. Plays it in. Got the continuation. And count the basket. And we get a foul whistle against Trevor Setti. That's his first. And Shawnee State leads 6-2, and Bryant a chance to complete the three-point play.
Couldn't cut off the yard penetration the other afternoon against Georgetown. Not doing it so far tonight.
Bryant hits the free throw. 7-2. Shawnee on top. Some man pressure coming from the Bears of Shawnee State University. Henry being defended by Vance out top to Setti between the circles. He'll look for it and find Burrell. Right block. No good. He'll draw the foul.
seen Frosty the last couple of times down that the Bears offense trying to get Burrell down low underneath the basket.
Yeah, they really got a big hot advantage in this game. And the first couple of trips down, they kept shot a couple of three-pointers, and they could really take advantage of the lack of hot that Shawnee State has. I'm surprised they did good soon.
Burrell's free throw is good. 17:07 to go. Bruce Walters Ford.net scoreboard. Shawnee leads 7-3. Guys, is it just me, or maybe the Bears have gotten a reputation for physical play? The officials trying to get a grip on this one early on with the touchy foul. Both ways.
Yeah, number one and number two, everybody heard about that game, but that's a good point. They might want to set the phone over to the officials and making sure everything stays kosher.
Substitution in for Shawnee. Tyler Boyles, 6'3" junior out of Raceland. Morgan out top, defended by Morgan. Bears man-to-man. Watson doing a nice job there. The pass out top, Boyles able to chase it down without the backboard violation. 10 on the shot clock. Morgan swings it right side. To Boyles. Thought about the three. Pulls back. Hands to Bryant. 5 on the shot clock. Boyles straight away. He'll take the three. In and out. And the rebound. Played by Devlin. He'll lay it in. Shawnee State beating the Bears to the loose balls.
Well, Boyles is usually a starter, but he's coming off the bench tonight because Vance playing it because he's a region guy.
16:18 to go in the game. 9-4. Shawnee leads. McHenry, left side with it, with a bounce pass, down to Burrell. Goes hard off the glass, shot won't go. Devlin with the rebound for Shawnee. The Bears ice cold from the field. Here's Morgan driving to the basket for Shawnee. His shot blocked. Bears with the loose one. Long pass down to Seti. Long three. No good. Burrell there with the rebound. His putback won't go, and he's fouled.
I tell you, Andrew, our shooting from behind the three-point line struggled. Only 32% for the year, 7 of 24 the other night against Georgetown. 0 for our first three. Burrell being very active around the glass on both ends. Excellent block back down the other way by Burrell and Watson.
A little over 4 minutes gone in the game, and the Bears have yet to hit a field goal. 0 for 4. Burrell at the free throw line. He's 4 of 4 from the stride, but he misses the first one, make it 4 of 5.
Alex Bruns, a 6'9" senior out of Middleton, Ohio, into the game.
With a bigger Shawnee State team. Second free throw from Burrell is good. He has all 5 UPIKE points, and he'll go to the bench as Andrew Young checks back in. Shawnee with the basketball and a 9-5 lead. 15:45 to go in the first half. Morgan out top as he'll toss to Bryant. Lobs for Bruns. Bad pass. Turnover. And that's turnover number 2 against the Bears of Shawnee State.
Yeah, that's only the second turnover for Shawnee State.
Bob Board, Mid-South Conference Player of the Week, will handle it for the Bears in the front court. Go ahead to McHenry. Directly in front of us. He dribbles left side over to Seti. Top of the key.
Hands off him. Come on, ref.
Trevor Seti starts to drive, and the shot, no good, but I tell you, Seti was mugged from the time he took the loose ball.
Hey, Shawnee, a bigger team than what they usually are in the past. They got some guys around 6'5", 6'6". Bruns comes off the bench at 6'9".
Seti at the stripe, and the free throw is good.
All the points so far, I believe, AJ, is coming from the charity line.
They have indeed. Seti, 77% from the line, now 25 of 32 on the year. 6'8" junior, second free throw is good. All 7 UPIKE points from the stripe. 9-7, Shawnee leads. Nixon races up the far sideline in the front court. Got McHenry in the air, floater in the paint. Not much contact there, and a whistle and foul. They'll get it against McHenry, his first, and that's the third against the Bears. I tell you guys, just not a lot of contact there.
I mean, not
either team. It's not one-sided, just not a lot of contact.
Yeah, McHenry went up there and just barely brushed him, and I mean, you don't call that in junior high basketball, much less mid-south.
we're certainly not used to seeing it in the Mid-South. So apparently the officials, they're going to try to keep this game in check. Tempers, as we saw against Mountain State and against Georgetown.
But as a player, you have to recognize that, and you have to adjust to that.
And you have to like the fact the Bears have a really deep bench. Second free throw from Nixon is good. He hits one of two. 10-7. Shawnee leads. 15-10 to go in the first half. Josh Whitaker in the lineup for the Bears. He'll run the point over the top of the key. Drives. Kicks to Watson right side. They're going to wave it off. Traveling against Watson. That's turnover number 3 against UPIKE.
Still 5 minutes into this game, and the Bears have been goose-egg from the floor.
There's a near turnover by Shawnee State. Bruns chases it down. He'll get it to Nixon. He'll spot up. Hits the long distance. Appalachian Wireless 3-point connection. He's got 6. We get a timeout. UPIKE 14:46 to go in the first half. Shawnee 13. UPIKE 7. We're back after this. It's Bears basketball presented by Appalachian Wireless.
One of the best phones in wireless just got a little better. Introducing the Milestone X2. All the same great features as the X, but now with a dual-core processor, which makes gaming and features even better. The Milestone X2 is available now at Appalachian Wireless. It's at an introductory pricing, and it's sure to make a great Christmas gift. It's like nearly $5,000 in electronics. Now that's what we call saving money. You always get more with Appalachian Wireless.
This is an advertisement. Hello, I'm Adam Hall. I played sports my entire life, and I know injuries are part of the game. We choose to play games which come with a risk, but we don't choose to have a reckless driver cause life-altering injuries to yourself or your family. At Vanover Home, Barley, and Pikeville, we protect your rights when you've been injured through the fault of another. Don't suffer with your injuries. Call me, Adam Hall, at 437-4003. I don't handle your case, I handle your future.
This is an advertisement. Kentucky law does not certify specialties in legal practice.
14:46 to go in the first half on the BruceWaterSport.net scoreboard. The Bears trailing Shawnee State 13-7.
It's Bears basketball. UPIKE Bears out of the timeout. Trevor Sutton will walk it in the front court and then hand to Whitaker. Back to Sutton. He's defended out top by Nixon. Every time Trevor Sutton touches the basketball, the defender's hands are all over him. In his face. He'll kick it to Young. Right elbow. He'll hit the jumper. It's good. Andrew Young, great mid-range jumper. Good answer out of the timeout. Kenny Rhymes also in the lineup for UPIKE out of the timeout.
More pressure now being shown by the Bears as snapped a 5.5 field goal drought right there by the Bears.
UPIKE showing some zone. Here's Bruns, right side, thought about the 3, out top to Nixon. Started to drive, hands back to Bruns. He'll give to Bryant, left side, and gives back to Nixon. He'll restart the offense with 12 on the shot clock. Now at 10. Over to Bryant. Right side, Nixon back to Bryant. 3 on the shot clock. Bruns will fire the 3. Came up short, and Rhymes picks up the rebound off the floor. Long outlet to Young, and he'll pull it right there. Tosses over to Seti. Thought about the 3. Steps to the free throw line. Jumper in and out. Whitaker fights for the rebound. Can't control. Bruns comes up with it for Shawnee, and he throws it away.
Turnover number 3 now for Shawnee State. Our defense that time forced their offense away from the basket.
Here's Young taking the pass from Seti. He'll turn around with a jumper from 12. Andrew Young with back-to-back field goals, and Shawnee State's lead is 13-11. 13-10 to go in the first half. Runs dribbles through traffic in the front court, and bounce pass over to Bryant, right side. He'll take the long jumper, no good. Young high for the rebound for UPIKE.
If you make them shoot from behind the three-point line, it's a good sign for the Bears because usually they don't make it.
Whitaker hands to Seti deep in the corner. He'll take the 3. Bingo. Long distance. Long distance. Appalachian Wireless 3-point connection. Trevor Seti from long range, and the Bears on top 14-13. Shawnee with it in front court. Runs straight away. 12 and a half minutes to go in the first half, and the Bears have hit their last 3 field goal attempts and have taken the lead 14-13. Shawnee using a lot of shot clock each trip. Runs. Thought about the three, drives to the paint, kicks to Bryant over to Nixon, left side. Three on the shot clock. Pass to Morgan, threw it away. Grimes comes up with the loose ball for the Bears. Bill Lobb. Watson. Throw down. And we'll get a timeout. Shawnee State give the assist to Kenny Rhymes. Watson with the basket with 12:03 to go in the first. UPIKE 16. Shawnee State 13. Back after this. Bears basketball presented by Appalachian Wireless.
Attention, Floyd County. Pikeville Medical Center's clinic at Harold has a new location, and it's just across the Harold Bridge. Doctors Holly Galligan, Angela Magritte, and Paula Ashby-Jones would like to invite you to the new clinic at Harold, where they continue to provide the best in women's health services and primary care. Pikeville Medical Center's clinic at Harold in Floyd County. Another reason why we're the best regional hospital in gynecology and the National Hospital of the Year.
The Bears' half-court defensive pressure is forcing Shawnee State's offense away from the basket. They're having to settle for threes. Nothing going in as the UPIKE Bears now lead at 16-13, 12:03 to go in the half.
Bears smelling blood right here. Let's see if they can kick in the killer instinct early on. Vance back in for Shawnee, working against full-court pressure. Bryant will toss back to Vance. Down deep in the corner, substitute in. That's Jared Quinlan, and he had it taken away. Whitaker with the long pass up, Kyan Hines. He's in out of the break. Long two, no good. And Quinlan high for the rebound for Shawnee. Gets it out to Vance down the far sideline in a hurry. To Bryant down to the baseline. Stops, kicks back to Vance straight away. Over to Bruns. He'll take the three. No good. Young high for the rebound for the Bears.
Shawnee's now has misfired on their last four field goal attempts, three from behind the Appalachian Wireless three-point line.
Part of the reason, good defensive effort by UPIKE. Young with it right at the key, wants to drive, spins with a player on him. That's Morgan. Shot no good. Young gets his own rebound, put back, long to go. Bryant with the board for Shawnee. He'll get it out to Bruns. Back to Bryant straight away. Bounce pass to the tank, kicks left side to Vance. Started to drive, elected not to. And wisely, he's going into the trees right there. He'll dump the pass down to Morgan. He's trapped between Young and Burrell. Slapped out of bounds. It will be Shawnee basketball. Immediate timeout, 10:46 to go in the first half. It's UPIKE 16. Shawnee State 13. Bears basketball presented by Appalachian Wireless.
Car shopping made easy at BruceWaltersFord.net. New Fords, new Kias. Click and save at BruceWaltersFord.net. Find our massive selection of quality pre-owned vehicles. Just click. You don't even gotta leave your house. BruceWaltersFord.net. Or if you're a more traditional car shopper, come on by Bruce Walters Ford, South Mayo Trail, Pikeville. Car shopping made easy. Bruce Walters Ford, Pikeville, and BruceWaltersFord.net.
UPIKE fans, it's time to call Domino's. 432-1133. Order two medium, two-topping pizzas for only $5.99 each. Or maybe you'd like one of Domino's oven-baked sandwiches. How about a pasta or bread bowl? Cheer on the UPIKE Bears with Domino's Pizza today. Call now, 432-1133, and get Domino's at your door. Domino's at Pikeville. Now that's good pizza. 432-1133.
The Bears shooting 30% from the floor. Shawnee 36%. 5 turnovers for Shawnee, 3 for UPIKE. UPIKE leads at 16-13, 10:46 to go in the half on the BruceWaltersFord.net scoreboard.
Shawnee State will have the basketball out of the timeout. They're on baseline, left side. Nixon to trigger. 16 on the shot clock. Bears still in zone. Morgan takes it at the free throw line. Kicks back to Nixon. Over to Quinlan. Back to Nixon. Wants to drive to the baseline. Spin move. Nice move. He'll dump it for Bryant. Shot clock violation. He doesn't get it off. That's a turnover, Shawnee State. And trying to take a lot of shot clock that time. Took too much. Brian couldn't get a shot off.
But, they had four space on the offensive end against that man-to-man defense. Had three guys really bunched up. Good move there by Nixon, but the man that he passed to could fall down the ground.
Hines and Whitaker check out. Ward and McHenry back in for the Bears. McHenry out top being pounded by Vance, and a little bit of a mismatch. Vance will be whistled for the foul. That's his first and the fifth against Shawnee State University. 10:20 to go in the first half. 16-13, UPIKE leads. McHenry on top. Go bounce over to Setti. Left to the key. He'll dribble to the top of the key. Fires a three. No good. And visibly frustrated is Trevor Setti. 16-13 Bears lead. Shawnee with the basketball. Nixon out top. He'll dump it for Devlin. Fires the jumper from the free throw line. It's good. Andrew Devlin, he's got four. It's a 1-point UPIKE lead.
Yeah, Devlin was able to roam free at the free throw line. And he
Setting to Burrell in the paint. Burrell turns from 8. No good. Can't get it to go. And Bryant with the rebound for Shawnee. Quickly out there. Goes to Vance. Down to Devlin. 12-foot jumper. It's good. Bears can't buy one from the field, hitting just 28%. And Shawnee State retakes the lead. 17-16.
Yeah, Devlin back-to-back J's. Nice touch by the big man.
McHenry crossover dribble, left his man. He'll stop and fire the three. It's good. Chris McHenry with a long distance. Appalachian Wireless three gives the Bears a 19-17 lead. Beating pressure is Shawnee. Vance in the paint over to Bryant. Back to Vance. He'll take a look from 3. No good with the shot. Trevor Setti with the rebound. Long pass up the far sideline. McHenry, he'll stop. 12-foot floater. No good. And fighting for the rebound. He'll be whistled for the foul. His second. And that's the fourth against UPIKE.
And checking back in the game now will be Andrew Young and Whitaker. Right now, Frosty, Coach Rector trying to get the 5 on the 4, get the chemistry.
Yeah, when the UPIKE first started their first run and took that lead, they did it with defense. They were really playing some tough defense. Got a shot clock violation, a couple of turnovers, but they've slacked recently on the defensive end.
Leo Devlin in for Shawnee. He goes right at Young and can't get it to go. There's Andrew Devlin with the rebound. His putback won't go. Morgan with the rebound. His putback won't go, but he will get the foul called against Andrew Young. That's his first and the fifth against UPIKE.
That's just 3 attempts that right there, outworking us on the offensive glass. No excuse.
Half step behind are the Bears on those 50-50 balls we talked about against Georgetown. First free throw attempt from Morgan, no good. 19-17, UPIKE leads. Make it 19-18 as Tyler Morgan hits 1 of 2 from the line. He's got 3 points. Whitaker back in to run the point for the Bears. He'll drive the lane, kick back to Trevor Setti in front of the Shawnee bench. He'll hand it back to Whitaker to run the offense. Out between the circles, gets a screen. Left side, looking for Burrell. Instead, he'll toss it to Setti. About 30 feet from the basket. Thought about the 3. Now kicks to Whitaker. He'll take the 3. Long range. Appalachian Wireless 3-point connection. 22-18. Shawnee tries to throw over the pressure, and they throw it away. That's turnover number 7 against Shawnee State.
That's the first Appalachian Wireless 3 connection for the year for Josh Whitaker.
The Bears now 3 of 7 from long range on the night. 8:03 to go in the first half. 4-point UPIKE lead, 22-18. UPIKE basketball in front court. Whitaker over to Setti straight away. Ball fake, starts to drive, then gives back to Whitaker. He's looking in the paint. Young calling for it. It's a board. He had a quiet first half. Yeah. Right side wants to drive to the baseline and reverse layup. The lefty lays it in. Ask and ye shall receive. 6-point UPIKE lead, longest of the night. Shawnee in a hurry. This trip, Morgan goes right at Burrell and just drives to the glass and lays it in. Nobody stepped in front there defensively.
Yeah, Morgan, I'd say just an outstanding ball player. 5 double-doubles on the year, averaging 18 and 13 a game.
Whitaker, left side, gets the Barrett. He'll drive. Shot, no good. It's blocked by Devlin. That's Leo Devlin. Let's see who they get the foul against. And it will be against Leo Devlin, a 6'3 freshman out of Columbus.
I tell you guys, I like the set. He's struggling from the outside. I like for him to maybe take his man down low because he has the height advantage.
Shane Burrell at the free throw line. 6 of 7 from the line on the evening. All 6 of his points coming from the stripe. Second one is on play. It's good. 26-20. UPIKE leads 7-10 to go in the first half. On the Bruce Walters Ford.net scoreboard. Full court pressure coming. And Shawnee runs past it. Nixon to Devlin out top. Looking for Andrew Devlin at the free throw line. Ball deflected by Whitaker. Picked up by Banks. Over to, who is it? Ian Nixon. Only 6 attempts from three-point range on the season. He's hit 2 tonight. Nixon with 9 points. Here's a steal. Nixon all the way to the glass. He lays it in. He's got 11 points. And Shawnee only trails 26-25.
Yeah, that's a personal 5-0 run right there for Nixon.
Back-to-back. 3 and then a steal and layup. Setting out top of the Bears. He'll fire one from 28. It's good. Long distance. Appalachian Wireless. 3-point connection. Trevor Setty. 29-25. Bears lead.
Setty's 20th 3 connection of the year.
Somebody's got to get back and play some defense. Nixon a wide open look for 10. Won't go. Morgan with the rebound for Shawnee, but he shuffles the feet and turns it over. Turnover number 8.
Chris Watson and now Puckett into the game now for the UPIKE Bears. 6:02 to go in the half. UPIKE leading Shawnee State 29-25. I give Shawnee credit. I'd say they've been scrapping, athletically. They're overmatched here tonight in this matchup against the defending national champions, but so far they're hanging right in there.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. And what happens when you're a defending national champion? Number 1 ranked. Everyone brings full focus. Yeah. They spend their time preparing for you. They're going to be ready to play, and you better show up ready to play as well. Under 6 to go in the first half. Whitaker with it for UPIKE. Picks up his dribble. Cross-court pass over the pocket. He'll take it. Looks from 3. No good. Rebound, slap, and chased down by Whitaker. There's Puckett just off the bench for the Bears. Of course, Puckett, a 5'11 senior out of Jenkins. Watson out on the perimeter for the Bears. Over to Whitaker. Bounce pass for Young, and it's deflected in the backcourt. Trevor Setty will chase it down for UPIKE. 15 on the shot clock. Over to Puckett. Thought about the 3. Gives it back to Setty. He'll dribble to the top of the key. Firing off balance 3. No good. Puckett with the rebound. He'll get it to Watson. Can't get the shot to go. And fight for the rebound. We'll get a foul against Shawnee State with the push. And Chris Watson will go to the free throw line. That's team foul number 7 against Shawnee.
Right place at right time. Chris Puckett, the senior from Jenkins, keeping the possession alive. Wraparound pass to Watson.
5:13 to go in the first half. UPIKE 29, Shawnee State 25. Bears basketball presented by Appalachian Wireless.
Switch and save with IMC. Tired of your current voter satellite provider? Then switch and save with IMC and save half off on these bundles for the first 6 months. The IMC Digital Voted Internet Bundle features unlimited local calling, 750 long-distance minutes, 2 meg 512p high-speed broadband, and access to ESPN3.com for only $42.99 per month, and 150 plus digital cable channels, and it's just $64.99 per month, all with your same phone number. Call 1-800-635-7052 or order online at imctv.com.
As a child, I can remember always being excited about going to Community Trust Bank with my parents because I knew I was going to get a treat. It's funny, now I'm married and have 2 kids and just bought a new home. When it came time for a home loan, I went to Community Trust Trust Bank. I trust them and knew they would be there for me and my family, just like they were there for my mom and dad. And now with so many convenient locations, there's no reason to go anywhere else but Community Trust Bank.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Shawnee shooting 43% from the floor. UPIKE 33%. Shawnee out rebounding is 12%. Only 3 turnovers for UPIKE, 9 for Shawnee State. However, UPIKE leading at 29-25, 5:13 to go in the half on the BruceWatersFord.net scoreboard. And stepping to the free throw line will be Chris Watson.
Watson will go to the line for the Bears. 71% on the season from the line. We get a violation. Watson crossed the line. So the free throw no good. It goes to Shawnee State. 5:13 remaining in the first half. 29-25. And you have to think that Shawnee liking the pace of this game much more so than the Bears. Nixon starts to drive, kicks back to Bruns. He'll toss over to Devlin. Back to Bruns straight away, over to Nixon. Wanted to drive, cut off by Young. He'll dribble all the way back out top. To Bryant, skip pass over to Nixon, open for 3. No good, Watson with the rebound. Get the outlet to Whitaker. Into the paint. No look pass, Andrew Young. It's good. Young's got 6. Give the assist to Whitaker. Great pass.
Yeah, Whitaker just gives you so much energy off the bench. Here comes the 2-2-1 full court.
Shawnee beats it easily, but there's Whitaker again. He gets the deflection out to Watson, and Watson loses the handle of it. Out of bounds to our left, and it will go back to Shawnee State. 4:24 to go in the first half. 31-25. UPIKE leads. Shane Burrell back in for the Bears. Will replace Chris Watson.
Shawnee State just hanging around. That's the 5th Bears turnover.
Out top, Bryant. Bears still in that zone. Over to Nixon. Back out top to Quinlan. Swings it back to Nixon. Nixon's looked for the 3 tonight. Hasn't looked for it a lot this season. Gets it in the paint to Morgan. Jumper's no good. Young with the rebound for the Bears. Outlet goes to Whitaker. The little guy on the run. And he lays it up. And not sure what the call was. Traveling, I guess. It was maybe the worst mechanics I've seen on a traveling call. Kind of a one-arm traveling call, wasn't it?
But right there, I tell you, Whitaker just got caught in no man's land.
What he did. So turnover against the Bears, number 7 of the half. 3:53 to go in the first half. 31-25. UPIKE on top. Shawnee with the basketball in front court. You can tell this press bothering them. Really taking a lot of energy to get it in the front court.
Bears remains in a 2-3 zone.
They really spread that 2-3. Quinlan out top. Chased by Whitaker, right side to Nixon. Bounce pass down to Bryan, back to Nixon. It's deflected by Puckett. Out of bounds, and Shawnee will have it near midcourt with 3 seconds on the shot clock. Mark Bryan, the 6'6 junior, will throw it in for Shawnee. He's defended there by Trevor Setty. He'll get it in to Bruns. He'll turn around, fire the 3. No good. Long rebound. Picked up by Bruns off the floor. Into the paint. Kicks to Quinlan. Thought about the jumper. Picks up his dribble. Back to Bruns straight away. He bluffed it. And hands to Nixon. He'll dribble back out near the midcourt circle.
You're shutting down Shawnee State's inside game. You're forcing them to do something they don't like to do that well, and that's shoot the 3s.
Bryan out top. Swings it left side, Bruns. Catch and release. He'll fire the long 2. It's good. Check that. That's Tyler Boyles. Boyles' first bucket, 31-27. UPIKE by 4. 2.5 to go in the first half. Right side, Young out to Whitaker. Swings to Puckett, left side. They'll give it back to Whitaker. Wants to drive behind the back dribble. He'll take the jumper from 18. It's good.
Smart decision early in the possession. Whitaker could have shot the 3, elected not to do so.
33-27. UPIKE on top. We get a foul whistle against Andrew Young. Tyler Morgan starts to drive. Team foul number 6 against the Bears, and that's 2 against Young.
Jamar Board and Chris Lawson will now check back in the lineup as they'll replace Chris Bucket and Andrew Young.
The Bears have increased their shooting to 40% now in the first half. Horrendous first 5 minutes shooting. After the foul, Shawnee basketball. Straight away, Nixon will give it back to Bryant. Morgan flashes at the free throw line. He'll take the bounce pass. Looks for Bryant down on the baseline. Takes the pass, lays it in. Give the assist for Morgan.
Yeah, good assist that time as the defender that time kept the baseline, got open.
33-29. UPIKE leads with the basketball. Board out top. Hands to Seti, gives back the board. Left side, drives into the lane. Spins. Looking for Burrell. Picks up his dribble, needs help, and just threw it away. Turnover number 7. Here's Boyles on the run for Shawnee. Lays it up. It's good. And Boyles knocked to the ground. Chris Watson, as he's coming down, landed on Boyles, and we get the foul called after the basket.
Good sportsmanship there by Watson to help Boyles off the deck. And I tell you, Shawnee State, they continue to hang around, only down 2, 33-31, 134 to go in a half.
And a chance to tie here as Boyles goes to the line. Unfortunate for Chris Watson, just trying to catch himself, and Boyles was underneath.
But you had to call it, though.
Sure. Boyles perfect on the line for the season. He's now 3 of 3 on the year. 134 to go in the half. UPIKE 33. Shawnee State 32. Make it tied at 33 as Boyles hits the free throw.
Show now some full-court man-to-man.
Whitaker will be defended by Nixon into front court. He'll get a screen out top from Burrell. Dribbles right side. Switch, now Morgan. Whitaker drives, tries to dump it for Burrell, and the pass batted out of bounds. It will stay with UPIKE. A near turnover there.
It was like a defensive lineman type that time by Mark Bryant. Get the hands up.
The bounce pass, Whitaker will find Seti, catch and release 3 out of the corner. Good. Trevor Seti, a long distance. Appalachian Wallace 3. He's got 11. He's got 3 long distance bombs.
Yeah, it's that quick release there by Trevor.
36-33, Bears lead. Shawnee with the basketball. 1 minute to go in the half. Boyles and Bryant play catch. Pass in between the zone. Deflected by Whitaker. Picked up by Seti. Here come the Bears on the run. Left side. Seti to Board. He'll take the 3. No good. Whitaker with the rebound. He'll put it back in. Chris Watson with 4. And the Bears lead is 5.
Yeah, that's that size advantage right there.
35 seconds to go in the first half. Shawnee State beats the pressure. Nixon to Morgan in the paint. Spins against Burrell. Shot no good, and it was tapped in.
Well, actually, Shawnee State's won a goaltending call.
Now, they're not going to get it. And the foul will go against Burrell. That's his second. And Morgan will go to the line to shoot 2.
And Cordero Ellis will now check in for the final 27-7 of the half.
Burrell can't believe that the foul was called against him. 71% from the line on the season for Morgan. He's 2 of 3 tonight. He's got 6 points. 27.7 seconds to go in the first half, and UPIKE leads 38-34. Second free throw from Morgan is perfect. 38-35. Bears have it. Don't have to take a shot. Shot clock is off. Whitaker will race in the front court, then he'll back it to the midcourt stripe. Defended there by Nixon. Directly in front of us. Starts to drive. Left side now. Lost the handle. Has to try to save it. It's stolen by Shawnee. Boyles up with it. Shot blocked by Cordero Ellis. Seti comes down with the loose ball. We get a timeout, UPIKE. 2.7 seconds to go in the first half. We'll stay right here.
Frosty, excellent job by Cordero Ellis, who just checked in the game. Nice swats in the final 3 seconds of the half.
Well, not a good offensive set for the Bears. You had the shot clock off. You could have, took the last shot with a chance of running up 5 or even 6 and then turn the ball over. But Ellis did a good job of recovery on that to prevent Shawnee State from coming with the one.
Tell you, this is a team, Andrew. You got to get the mentality of a number 1 ranked team because you're going to get everybody's A game each and every night. The mentality wasn't there the other night against Georgetown. I don't think it's been here in the first 20 minutes of this game.
38-35, Bears by 3, 2.7 to go in the half. Cordero Ellis will throw it in. The Bears have to get full court. They want to get it to Josh Whitaker. They get it to him. Quickly up to Seti. Turn around. Can't get it off before the buzzer. We're through one half of action. It's UPIKE 38. Shawnee State 35. Original starting 5. Devlin, Bryant, Nixon, Morgan, and Vance. Nixon will handle it for Shawnee State, moving left to right in the navy and silver and white. And driving to the basket, Andrew Nixon just takes a give and go from Bryant. And Devlin lays it in, 38-37. UPIKE by 1.
It was a simple motion offense right there.
Burrell out top for the Bears. Holds it over his head. Now swings to McHenry. Bounce pass down to Young, right side. Top of the key, Burrell. He'll take the 3 too hard. Long kick. Picked up by Vance of Shawnee State. Quickly up court, here comes Shawnee, and Bryant throws it off the leg of Trevor Seti out of bounds, and it will stay with Shawnee. Baseline right side, they'll trigger Nixon to throw it in. They'll run a stack out of the inbounds play. Nixon throws it out top. We'll take the handoff from Vance and start the offense from between the circles. Left side to Bryan, defended by Seti. Bears defensively, man-to-man here in the second half. Trevor Seti just tripped. This man gets free. That's Nixon with the jumper from 17. It's good.
Nice patient offense that time by Shawnee State.
13 for Nixon. And Shawnee on top, 39-38. McHenry left side for the Bears. With a bounce pass down to Young. Works between 2 defenders. Third defender joins in the game, and the shot no good. Rebound lost out of bounds. It will go to Shawnee.
Nixon only averaging 9 points a game, already over his seasonal average with 13 tonight.
That's the type of shot that we saw the Bears early in the season. Instead of the post player forcing him between 3 defenders, he would look for the pass. Not so tonight. 18 and a half go. Here's a deflection by Seti, picked up by McHenry. Running the break down to Burrell. And Vance hustling gets the deflection out of bounds to save the fast break opportunity for the Bears. It will stay with UPIKE.
Yeah, Austin's known for that. He's played decent off in his starting not tonight.
Inbounds pass. Ford, bounce pass to Burrell, slapped away, picked up by Nixon. He'll take it all the way to the glass and lay it in. 15 points for Ian Nixon. And Shawnee State on top, 41-38. 18-15 to go in the game.
A 6-0 run for Shawnee State to begin the half.
McHenry out top for the Bears. He'll dribble around the perimeter. He'll stop and take an 18-foot jumper. Good. Well, they say more like a 20-foot jumper. Long distance 3, it's good. We're tied at 41.
McHenry with another key basket for the Bears to tie it up.
Out top. Morgan handles it for Shawnee. Jump to Devlin. His bounce pass batted away by Burrell. Shawnee will maintain possession. Morgan with it. He'll drive right at Burrell. Off the glass. No good. There's Devlin over the back of Young. There's the whistle and foul. Andrew Devlin whistled for the foul. That's his third and the first team foul against Shawnee of the second half.
Yeah, Young did an excellent job of establishing the rebounding position.
Young will throw it in. McHenry and Vance, a little one-on-one battle. And Seti will take it. Some of the students getting into the head of Vance. Talking back to some of the fans. Here's McHenry out top. He'll take the pass from Seti. Nance couldn't get there. Long distance. Appalachian Wireless 3. Chris McHenry, he's got 9. The Bears by 3. Bears don't get back defensively. Long pass down. Morgan lays it in. Excuse me, they get that to Vance?
Yeah, Vance on the left side on the layup, and he commits the foul. I think his second there on Chris McHenry.
Vance, second, and the second against Shawnee.
One thing about Austin, Pike was not his hometown, but it's close enough. Lenore about 45 minutes away.
McHenry handles it for the Bears. 17 minutes to go in the game. 44-43, UPIKE on top. Ford dribbles out to the top of the key. Bounce pass down the young right side. Pass across the lane to Burrell. He'll spin, baby hook, good, and 1.
Frosty, that's an extra passing that time by the Bears.
Yeah, better team basketball on the offensive end as well. Did a good job using that wide body to get the easy bucket. Shawnee did a good job of really using every bit of shot clock they can on each possession. The pace of this game favors in. The Bears need to try to speed that pace up.
Burrell's first field goal of the night gives the Bears a 3-point lead, and Burrell will try to complete the 3-point play. Does with the make. Shane Burrell now 8 of 9 from the line. He's got 10 points. Here's Shawnee. They'll run the break. Morgan lays it in over Seti. Bears just not getting back defensively. Here's McHenry in traffic, has it slapped away. Shawnee run out. Morgan lays it in.
They have converted on their first 6 field goals, shooting layups the last couple of times.
Get a timeout. UPIKE 16:24 to go. UPIKE 47. Shawnee State 47. Bears basketball presented by Appalachian Wireless.
This Friday, the region's best service provider has done it again. Just when you thought you'd heard it all. This Friday from 2 a.m. until 9 a.m., get any phone in our lineup for only a penny. And this time, you'll only have a 12-month service agreement. 12 months, not 24. Choose from phones like the Milestone X2, BlackBerry Bold, a Sony Xperia Play. So pick any phone, only a penny, and only 12 months. See the store for details. You always get more with Appalachian Wireless.
Hello, I'm Adam Hall. I've played sports my entire life, and I know injuries are part of the game. We choose to play games which come with a risk. Yet we don't choose to have a reckless driver cause life-altering injuries to yourself or your family. At Vanover Home, Bartley, and Pikeville, we protect your rights when you've been injured through the fault of another. Don't suffer with your injuries. Call me, Adam Hall, at 437-4003. I don't handle your case, I handle your future.
This is an advertisement. Kentucky law does not certify specialties in legal practice.
A lot of folks like myself not expecting much of a battle here tonight, but we're tied at 41, 16:24 to go in the contest on the BruceWaters4.net scoreboard. Shawnee State 6-6 from the floor here in the second half, but they've shot layups on 3 occasions.
Expect a battle every time out, Joe. Everybody will bring their best against the Bears. Whitaker in for UPIKE. He'll run the point. He'll hand the board. Gets a screen out top from Burrell. Hands to Seti. Top of the key. 3 ball. In and out. Rebound Shawnee State. That's Nixon on the run. Hurry. He'll get it to Bryant. Left side. 17-footer. It's good.
And I tell you, the more you let them stay in the game, more confident they'll get.
Shawnee by 2. UPIKE basketball in front court. Trevor Seti in the lane. Muggs. No call. Picked up by Nixon. He'll run the 2-on-1 break at Young. And Young will be whistled for the foul with the body. Got the block. But the bump with the body will draw the 3rd foul against Andrew Young. And that will send Nixon to the free throw line for Shawnee.
And I tell you, Shawnee's doing their damage now. They're getting more scrappy on the defensive end.
Ian Nixon, a 6-foot junior out of Columbus. First free throw, too hard.
Kenny Rhymes will now re-enter the lineup. He'll replace Trevor Seti, Chris Watson in, and he'll replace Andrew Young. So a little bit of a twin towers now with Burrell and Watson in there at the same time.
Shawnee counters Alex Bruns in, a 6'9" senior out of Middletown, Ohio. Nixon's second free throw is good. He's got 16, and Shawnee's lead is 3. 15:45 to go in the game. Basketball in front court. Whitaker starts to drive. He's cut off by Nixon, and Nixon falls to the floor, but he's called for the block. His second foul and the fourth against Shawnee State in the half.
Let's see now if we'll try to go down low to either Watson or Barrett.
Whitaker out top, had a mismatch. Swing it to board, top of the key. We get an illegal screen against UPIKE. Chris Watson whistled for the foul, and that's his second and the third team foul against the Bears.
The third turnover now for UPIKE here in the half.
Nixon works in the front court for Shawnee. Left side to Brian, out top Morgan. Spins into the lane, lost the handle, picked up by Burrell. Wants to run, gets it to Board. 3-on-2 break. Board down the middle of the floor, stops off the glass. No good. Fight for the rebound. Picked up by Rhymes. He'll stick it back in.
Good hustle there by Kenny. Much need a basket for UPIKE.
50-49. Shawnee State leads 14-50 to go in the game. Bears of Shawnee State with the basketball. Here's a long three. Tyler Boyles. He'll spot up and drill the long distance. Appalachian Wireless 3. Shawnee on top by 4.
Yeah, he's their leader in that category. 7 of those coming into tonight.
Whitaker drives by his man into the lane, spins back, gives to Board straight away, fires a 3. No good. Watson chases down the rebound. Back to Board. Seems like UPIKE settling for some open looks, but they're not even looking into the paint. This shot by Board and Watson with the rebound. They'll reset the offense.
Yeah, UPIKE just slinging it up right now.
Rhymes, right side, he'll take a 3. Bingo. Long distance, Appalachian Wireless 3-point connection. It's good. 53-52, Shawnee by 1. I guess when you sling it and make it, it's all right.
That's Kenny's second from downtown this year.
The Bears now 7 of 17 from 3-point range. Bryant to the free throw line, cut off by Watson over the Bruns. He'll toss it back out top to Nixon. They'll reset the offense. 10 on the shot clock. Morgan hands to Nixon. Give and go. Left side. 5 on the shot clock to Bryant. Looking down low for Bruns. Slapped away, picked up by Whitaker. Here come the Bears on the run. Long pass down to Watson with the layup. No good. Rhymes there with the rebound and putback. Kenny Rhymes has got 7. And the Bears retake the lead 54-53.
2 big putbacks of the last 2 minutes.
Nixon in front court. He's overguarded by Whitaker. And Josh will pick up the foul. His first and the third against the Bears here in the second half.
Trevor City and Kyan Hines in, Watson and Board out. Also checking into the game for Shawnee will be Jared Quinion, a 6'5 junior out of Manchester, Ohio.
13-12 to go in the game. Inbounds pass. They'll get it to Quinlan. He'll throw it back out top. Nearly stolen by Seti. Ryan will chase it down. Skip pass. Over to Boyles. He'll take the long 3. Catch and release out of the corner. It's good. Tyler Boyles with his second long distance 3 of the half. He's got 12. Shawnee on top 56-54. Bears with the basketball trailing by 2. Hines deep on the wing. Looks down low for Burrell. Takes it and lays it in.
They need to do more of that.
That's what the Bears have to find. They've got to get the ball into the post. We're tied at 56.
Shawnee has made their first 9 attempts from the field here in the second half.
Top of the key. Devlin has it for Shawnee State. He's playing with 4 fouls at the moment. Bryant starts to drive, pass Seti. A good job defensively. Shot out, blocked, out of bounds, and it will stay with the Bears of Shawnee State University.
Yes, Seti with the excellent defense positioning just kept his arms up.
Nixon to trigger the inbound, so get it to Boyles, and he'll fire the 3 off balance, off the glass, no good, and he's fouled.
You know, Frosty, we talk about the quick release from Seti. I said Boyles, he also has one.
Well, Boyles feeling it right now, and looks like Rams trying to put some defense on him that time, but they ended up fouling him, and you do not want to do that when somebody's shooting a 3-pointer.
Boyles will shoot 3 free throws, and the first is good. 12-17 remaining. Shawnee State leads 57-56 on the Bruce Walters Ford.net scoreboard. Boyle's second free throw, no good. It rolls off.
Chris McHenry in, Hines out.
Boyle's third free throw is good. Get a substitution. Morgan checks in for Shawnee. He'll replace Devlin. He'll go to the bench with those 4 fouls. Shawnee State with a 58-56 lead. 12-10 remaining in the game. Whitaker out top. He'll hand to McHenry. Hands to Rhymes out on the perimeter to Whitaker. Dribbles left side up to McHenry. Top of the key, thought about the three, kicks right side. Rhymes, he'll take the three. No good. Whitaker high for the rebound on the backside. He'll dribble in the paint over the shoulder pass to Burrell. Goes to the glass. No good. He's fouled.
That's a good contestant there by Quinion because you don't want to give Burrell the easy two. You got plenty of fouls to waste. If you're that young man contested, Burrell's got to earn him at the foul line.
And Burrell, 8 of 9 from the line tonight. He's got 12 points. We get a timeout. 11:49 to go. Shawnee State 58, UPIKE 56. Bears basketball presented by Appalachian Wireless.
Attention, Floyd County. Agri Medical Center's Clinic at Herald has a new location, and it's just across the Herald Bridge. Doctors Holly Galligan, Angela Maggard, and Paula Ashby-Jones would like to invite you to the new Clinic at Herald, where they continue to provide the best in women's health services and primary care. Agri Medical Center's Clinic at Herald in Floyd County. Another reason why we're the best regional hospital in gynecology and the National Hospital of the Year.
Car shopping made easy at BruceWaltersFord.net. New Fords, new Kias. Click and save at BruceWaltersFord.net. Find our massive selection of quality pre-owned vehicles. Just click. You don't even gotta leave your house. BruceWaltersFord.net. Or if you're a more traditional car shopper, come on by Bruce Walters Ford, South Mayo Trail, Pikeville. Car shopping made easy. Bruce Walters Ford, Pikeville, and BruceWaltersFord.net.
UPIKE shoot 47% from the floor in the second half. Shawnee State shooting 90%. The Bears have a 5-2 rebounding advantage. Both teams have turned over 3 times. 58-56 Shawnee, 11:49 to go in the game. On the BruceWaltersFord.net scoreboard.
Shane Burrell with a couple of free throws. He'll try to tie here. And the first is good.
Nice touch for a big man.
Yes, he does. 6'8" senior out of Los Angeles. Came in averaging 12 points per game. Second free throw is no good. He's got 13. Shawnee leads by 1, 58-57. And with the basketball in front court, Morgan kicks right side. That's Quinlan into the paint. He's got Rhymes on him. Shot up blocked by Kenny. Picked up by Bryant. He'll take the jumper. No good. Rebound, Kenny Rhymes. Boy, he's played well the last couple of games. Quality minutes off the bench. Whitaker in a hurry up the far sideline to McHenry. Steady, nice touch pass to Burrell. He'll turn and lay it in.
Yeah, when you get the ball that deep in there to Burrell, no stopping him.
59-58, Bears lead. Shawnee with the basketball in front court. Right side, Bears now man-to-man defensively. Boyles over to Morgan, wants to drive against Rhymes. Shot up off the glass. Tough shot. Contested, it's good.
Nice defense right there. Can't do no better.
13 for Tyler Morgan. UPIKE basketball. Trailing by 1 with 10:45 to go in the game. McHenry dumps to Burrell, right side, works against Quinlan. A lot of contact. No call. Shot won't go. Morgan with the rebound for Shawnee. Burrell on the floor basically with 4 guards. He's the only one in the paint. With Rhymes, McHenry, Whitaker, and Seti on the floor. Shawnee with the basketball. 10-20 and a 1-point lead. Deep in the corner, here's Boyles. He'll take the 3. No good. Seti with the rebound for the Bears. Bears really outman Shawnee, but only lead the rebounding battle by 2. Whitaker right side. He'll toss it to McHenry. 10 minutes to go in the game. Lobs for Burrell. Power to the glass. Out of control. Shot won't go. A lot of contact. 3 Shawnee players slapping at Burrell. No call, no good with the shot. Here comes Shawnee. The entire UPIKE coaching staff off the bench wanting a call. Shot no good. Burrell high for the rebound. His outlet to Seti up court, stolen by Boyles.
Yeah, that's a 4 turnover and a half now for UPIKE.
Here's Bryan. Long distance. Appalachian Wireless 3. Mark Bryan. It's good. Shawnee on top 63-59. 9.5 to go in the game. It's Bears basketball presented by Appalachian Wireless.
It's time to call Domino's. Introducing Domino's new Artesian Pizza. Hand-stretched Artesian-style crust. Perfectly balanced with 3 different combinations for only $7.99 each. Italian sausage and pepper trio, spinach and feta, or Tuscan salami veggie. Come on, know you deserve Domino's? Call now, 432-1133, and get Domino's at your door now. Domino's in Pikeville. Now that's good pizza. Switch and save with IMC. Tired of your current burner satellite provider? Then switch and save with IMC and save half off on these bundles for the first 6 months. The IMC Digital Phone and Internet Bundle features unlimited local calling, 750 long-distance minutes, 2 meg 512K high-speed broadband, and access to ESPN3.com for only $42.99 per month. And 150-plus digital cable channels, and it's just $64.99 per month. All with your same phone number. Call 1-800-635-7052 or order online at imctv.com.
Mark Bryant, the 6'6 junior out of Milford, Ohio. His first connection behind the Appalachian Wireless three-point line on the season. That extends Shawnee's lead now, 63-59. 9.5 minutes to go in the game on the BruceWorldSport.net scoreboard.
There's basketball out of the timeout. Whitaker, Young, McHenry, Watson, and Seti on the floor for UPIKE. Whitaker will run the offense, and in the front court, high post, he gets it to Young. He lobs for Watson. Down on the left block, off the glass, good. Time to draw it up.
Yeah, last 4 possessions, AJ. That's where we tried to go. We converted twice.
63-61, Shawnee leads. 9:05 to go in the game. Quinlan at the free throw line, kicks to Vance. He'll take the 3. It's good. Austin Vance dials up a long distance. Appalachian Wireless 3. Shawnee State leads 66-61. McHenry into the lane. Tries to leave it off for Watson. Deflected out of bounds. It will stay with UPIKE.
4 of 5 from behind the Appalachian Wireless three-point line is Shawnee State in this half. That's Vance's 3rd of the season.
Shawnee State playing like a hungry team right now.
Yeah, they'll be more hungry tonight.
The Bears will trigger baseline left side. Seti throws it in for Young. He'll toss it out top to Whitaker. Trevor Seti tries to work through traffic, and Leo Devlin on his hip. Young right side, jumps top from 12, no good. Gets his own rebound, put back won't go. Battle for the rebound, Watson and Boyles. We get a foul. That goes against Morgan of Shawnee. Tyler Morgan picks up his first. That's the 6th against Shawnee State, so it remains Bears basketball.
Nixon now will re-enter the lineup, and he's in double figures tonight.
8:26 to go in the game. Shawnee State with a 5-point lead. It matches their largest of the night. Seti whips it out top for the Bears. Right side to McHenry in front of his own bench. He'll take the 3 over Devlin. Off the glass, no good, too hard. Nixon with the rebound. Outlet pass down to Devlin. He'll swing back to Morgan straight away. With the ball fake, drives the lane right side. No good, but draws the foul.
Levi shot down the other end, leads to 2 free throws. Good take down the right side of the lane there by Tyler Morgan.
Chris Watson whistled for the foul, his 3rd. And Morgan will go to the free throw line for Shawnee.
And the more this game goes, the more confident they're getting.
Got a 5-point lead, they should be confident. Free throw is good.
And they have played harder tonight. They've out-hustled us, and also they played more team basketball tonight than us.
Morgan's 2nd free throw. He's looking for his 15th point of the night. He's got it. 68-61. Shawnee by 7. 8:05 to go in the game. Bears in front court. Seti, guarded by Nixon, gets a screen. Gets the switch and picked up by Bryant. He'll give it to Young. Cross-court pass to Whitaker in front of his own bench. Over to McHenry straight away. Guarded by Vance. Comes to Young left side. Spins. Off the glass. Good. Andrew Young with his first points of the second half with the answer.
Nice touch around the basket, 6'8".
68-63. Shawnee with the basketball and the lead. Devlin drives into the paint against Seti and puts it in.
It's like the Georgetown game right now. We're doing a poor job of cutting off the dribble drive penetration to the basket.
Leo Devlin with his first points. Trevor Seti playing with just one foul and played defense the last two trips like he's got four. Gets in the air with the ball fake, starts to drive, and Leo Devlin with the foul. We use the first name because Andrew Devlin on the bench with 4 fouls.
No, guys, I'm not sure. I don't go back to the 2-3 zone if I'm UPIKE. UPIKE has a height advantage, but Shawnee State, all 5 players can handle the basketball, and they're beating the Bears off the dribble. I believe I can go back to the 2-3 and make them beat you from outside.
70-63, Shawnee leads. 7:15 to go. Trevor Seti at the line to shoot 1+. And the free throw is good.
And that touch right there was the first time in 10 possessions that Seti touched the basketball.
Second one, deep knee band, and it's good. Seti with 12 and full court pressure, 2-2-1 from UPIKE. Get it to Vance at midcourt. Left side to Bryant. We'll toss it over to Nixon straight away. Thought about the three. Now hit back to the UPIKE logo. Under 7 minutes to play. Shawnee with a 5-point lead. Nixon, right side to Vance. Kicks to Nixon to the corner near side. Long 2-point basket, they say, for Nixon. He's got 9 points. Shawnee 3. His lead. 73-65. 6.5 to go in the game. Watson with the rebound. Had it taken away. Nixon tied up on the baseline. He spins away from the defender. Stepped on the inline.
Shane Burrell's going to re-enter the lineup. Also, Jamar Board. I tell you, Board's been very, very quiet here tonight.
But he has. Just 2 points on the night. McHenry to trigger the inbound. Baseline, left side. Looking, and he'll throw it out to Board. Near the logo at midcourt. Starts to drive left side, try to pick up his dribble. And they say double dribble. I think Jamar thought the defender had touched it.
The fifth and a half.
73-65. Shawnee with the lead and the basketball. 6:15 to go in the game. Ryan left side to Vance. Spins with Board on. Slapped away, ball loose. Burrell picks it up off the floor. He'll get it to McHenry. Down the Seti, left side, stops and fires the three. It's good. Long distance, Avalanche Rose, 3-point game. Trevor Seti with 16. And Shawnee lead is 5.
Freshman mistake, leads into points.
Devlin driving the lane, right at Seti. No good, but there's Morgan with the putback. 75. Shawnee on top, 5.5 minutes to go. Lost the handle of the dribble ball. Picked up by Nixon. He'll throw it out for Devlin. Goes to the basket at Burrell, and it's good.
It wasn't pretty, but it went in, AJ.
77-68. Shawnee State on UPIKE with it, McHenry. Over to Seti. Mugg. Pass down for Burrell. Batted into the Bears bench. McHenry got forward. Nothing there. It's simply out of bounds. It'll stay with UPIKE. 5:05 to go. Shawnee State 77. UPIKE 68. Bears basketball presented by Appalachian Wireless.
I remember as a young girl going to Community Trust Bank with my mom. She would pack me and my brothers up and we'd all go inside. Now I have 2 little girls of my own, and I look back and don't know how she did it. I still bank at Community Trust, and now with online banking available and so many convenient branch and ATM locations, they've made it much easier for me and my family, and that's what I love about Community Trust.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. One of the best phones in wireless just got a little better. Introducing the Milestone X2. All the same great features as the X, but now with a dual-core processor, which makes gaming and features even better. The Milestone X2 is available now at Appalachian Wireless. It's at an introductory pricing, and it's sure to make a great Christmas gift. It's like nearly $5,000 in electronics. Now that's what we call saving money. You always get more with Appalachian Wireless.
Shawnee State has only missed 6 field goals in this entire half, shooting 70% from the floor. They lead 77-68, 5:05 remaining on the fourth quarter for a second half.
And you think that they are believing this is a national championship game this last 5 minutes? They're taking on the defending champions. Bears get it to Young out of the timeout. Baby hook from Young, it's good. Side Brewer looking for Shawnee. The ball's out top to Bryant. Starts the drive. Left side, picked up by Hunter. Good, no good. Just make a rebound. Slash play. Ball loose on the floor. Picked up by Devlin. Over the boomer.
Garbage basket right there.
Hunter. 79-7. Shawnee. Bears pass. Ford just hit Trevor Setti in the back with the pass out of bounds. Trevor has turned up floor, and Ford's pass goes off Trevor out of bounds. That'll get Josh Whitaker off the UPIKE bench.
Orange run loss in the last game. You know, we're not going to be number one the next time, but I think we're going to see everything. Put this on a different play down the range.
Nixon in the front court for Shawnee. Whitaker on him. Wings over the ball. On the feet. Starts to drive. Nixon. Ball about the three. Now he'll pull it back out and toss to Boyles. Reset the offense. J.T. Morgan, left side, throw it away. Morgan trying to hit Bryant. It goes out of bounds. That's a almost on the night. As Trevor Setti pointing his personal income on the corner. We got to get it out.
That's the 6th Shawnee State turnover in the half, and now you got to capitalize on everything if you're UPIKE. Only 3:53 remaining. And, you know, I've waited all night, AJ, about, okay, the Bears are going to do that big run. It hasn't occurred.
3:53 to go. How much time to find that run? Bears basketball time, 79-7. It's a front court. He'll get it to Young. And Sabrell from the NBA range straight away. Left side to Whitaker. Down to Young. He's double teamed. Stands with a man on him. Jumper's good. Or jumper's no good, rather. But he'll draw the foul.
He's been about the only offensive weapon we've had for the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Andrew Devlin just picked up his 5th personal foul. Devlin will finish with 8 points on the night. With 3:35 to go, Shawnee's with a 9-point lead, and Andrew Young to go back to the free throw line. His first trip there tonight.
92% from the line on the season. Got to hit these, score when the clock is stopped.
Young on the season from the free throw line. 92%. Only one miss on the year.
You could have heard a pin drop in between that free throw.
Let's try it. 79-71. There's the pin drop, and there's the made free throw. Young with 12, 79-72. Pressure coming from the ball. Full pressure. Young pins. Morgan. 5 to the glass. Young out of bounds. Shawnee.
3:26 remaining. Shawnee State by 7. They have the basketball under their own basket.
Got to keep attacking. Started there by Young. Works, spins, that's a ball.
And then Shawnee State will now go to the foul. Take about 6 steps in the spin. Foul goes up front. That's his fourth. And they're going to go to the free throw line. Tyler Morgan. 5 of 6 on the line on the night. Free throws no good.
Not much of enough on that point. Defending us because both teams pretty taken in the lane. The number 3 St. Catherine got up 6 coming in averaging 15 points per game. He's got 17. And still has 17 good goals free throw. Teddy with the rebound. Whitaker quickly up the far sideline. McHenry. Back to Whitaker. Straight away. Works against Nixon. Hands back to Seti. He's mugged. No call. Borrell over to McHenry. 15 on the shot clock. McHenry in the lane. Contact. Kicks to Seti. He'll fire the 3. Good. Long distance out left low is 3. Trevor Seti. He's got 13. Chinese lead is 4. He had to fight through traffic and was nearly knocked to the floor. Boyle's left side for Shawnee. Shawnee with a 4-point lead. Side to Clinton. Ball batted away by McKinnon. We're going to foul. And that's number 3. Taking shot number 7, and Quinlan will go to the line for Shawnee. 1-2 from the foul line this year. Shawnee, I tell you, they're Possession belongs to the Bears. Six-point Shawnee State lead. Leo Devlin, 6'3" freshman out of Columbus, back in now for Shawnee. He's in there, dude. 6 to Trevor Seti. Seti will take the pass. There's Devlin all over him. Kicks to McHenry. He'll take the 3. Too hard. Whitaker with the rebound. Spins away from his man. Out top to McHenry. How many loose balls has he grabbed to save possessions? Tell you, he's had a good night. Seti right side. Bounce pass to Gunn. Starts to drive and we'll get a foul call. Again, Bryant with the call. I guess his official don't understand, Devlin, Leo Devlin. I mean, he's really mugging Seti. Young to shoot 1+ for the Bears. 2 of 2 from the stripe. He has 12 points. Make it 13 as he gets the free throw. 81-76, Shawnee by 5. 1:53 to go in the game on the BruceWalkerSport.net scoreboard. Kenny Rhymes will now rear as you got the rail going out. You got to make this free throw, Andrew, to set the press up. Young with just 1 miss on the year from the free throw line. It's this one. He's got 14. It's a 4-point Shawnee State lead. 81-77. A lot of pressure coming. They get it to Morgan in the front court. That's not who they want handling it. Neither's Devlin. He'll hand it to Nixon very quickly. Being guarded by McHenry.
Starts into the lane. Dishes left side Morgan. It's good. Morgan with 1983-77. Shawnee State by 6. Right side Young takes the pass. 12-foot jumper is good.
Andrew Young's keeping us in it.
83-79. You've got to get a stop. Here's Brian. Back to Morgan. Looking up court. He's got Boyles wide open. McHenry there. Can't get the layup to go. All ball on the block. Shawnee wanted the foul. They don't get it. Here come the Bears. Shawnee may have gotten the short end of that one. Here's McHenry. He'll take the three. Bingo! Long distance. Appalachian Wireless 3. 83-82. Shawnee by 1. 1:02 to go in the game. We've got a timeout. Bears basketball presented by Appalachian Wireless.
The following is an advertisement.
The law offices of Vanover, Hall, and Bartlett in Pikeville.
Picking a lawyer when you need one should be different from going out to buy a car. You want experience. You want someone who cares about you. You want someone who is going to provide you the time necessary to represent you. When you're looking for a lawyer, you're not buying a product. You're hiring someone to act as a professional for you.
This message has been an advertisement. Service may be performed by others. Kentucky law does not certify specialties in legal practice.
Attention, Floyd County. Pikeville Medical Center's Clinic at Harold has a new location, and it's just across the Harold Bridge. Doctors Holly Galligan, Angela Magrid, and Paula Ashby-Jones would like to invite you to the new Clinic at Harold, where they continue to provide the best in women's health services and primary care. Pikeville Medical Center's Clinic at Harold in Floyd County. Another reason why we're the best regional hospital in gynecology and the National Hospital of the Year.
Well, the other night, after trailing by 18, we pulled within 82 to Georgetown. Georgetown held off and beat us 86-84. Well, it's now 83-82. Shawnee State, 1:02 remaining in the game. The Bears have 2 timeouts remaining. Shawnee with 4.
It's Shawnee State basketball. They'll come to length of the court. 2 timeouts for the Bears, 4 timeouts for Shawnee. They'll burn one here. Tyler Morgan couldn't get it inbounds. He takes the timeout. 1:02 remaining, and we'll stay right here for this timeout, just coming out of the break, and reset it for you with 1:02 to go. Shawnee State with a 1-point lead, and the possession arrow belongs to the Bears. Shawnee now with 3 timeouts remaining. The Bears with 2. Shawnee State would shoot 1+ on any UPIKE foul, while the next foul committed by Shawnee State would send the Bears to the line for 2.
Well, you know, Nixon, he's their true ball handler, so they're going to try to get the hands into Nixon, try to break this press and set up. You know, if you're a UPIKE, you're in a great situation. You don't have to foul. You can play solid defense this time down with the 35-second shot clock, 1:02 remaining. So you get a stop here, you're still going to have plenty of time to come back down to potentially win this ball game. So Shawnee now down to 3 timeouts. UPIKE 2. Shawnee with 9 personal fouls. UPIKE with 7.
1:02 to go. 83-82. Shawnee leads UPIKE. Full court pressure coming. Bryant will toss to Morgan. He's picked up by Rhymes. And now Shawnee in the front court. They'll get it to Devlin. He's trapped. And Trevor Setti wraps up the ball. Timeout. Shawnee State, 51.4 seconds remaining. And Shawnee State with a 1-point lead. 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. Crowd's gotten into this one in the last 3 or 4 minutes.
And Frosty, we did an excellent job with denying Nixon the basketball.
Really have, and you know, Rhymes came in for Burrell, and that's just a little bit smaller lineup for the Bears, but I think it's a better lineup matchup-wise defensively. Makes the Bears a lot better, a lot quicker on the court, and that's what they need right now.
So the shot clock now down to 25 seconds, 51.4 remaining on the BruceWatersport.net scoreboard, as Shawnee State now down to 2 timeouts, the Bears with 2.
Shawnee will inbound to our right as we sit across from the scorer's table. Shawnee's Tyler Morgan throw it in directly in front of the Bears students at courtside. He'll toss out top to Bryant. He's guarded by by Seti. Starts to drive. Left side. Picks up the dribble. A little weave out top. Nixon pulls the jersey at the UPIKE logo. Starts left. Gives to Devlin. Picked up by Seti, and Seti over guarding. He'll be called for the foul. That's number 2. And the 8th against the Bears. And that will send Shawnee to the line with 35.7 to go.
I don't think that's a bad foul. Looks might be deceiving, but I'd be very surprised if Leo Devlin can come to the foul line and hit a front end of a 1-on-1 right here. I'd be very surprised.
Devlin's free throw is good.
Well, looks are deceiving because he's not even on the stat sheet and hit the first free throw.
It's a big one, 84-82. And the second one is short. Rhymes high for the rebound. Quality minutes off the bench from Kenny Rhymes coming late in the game. Bears trail by 2, under 30 seconds to go. McHenry starts to drive. He'll go all the way to the glass, lay it in. Chris McHenry. He's got 14. We're tied at 84. Inbounds. Goes to Morgan. Not who they want handling it. He's guarded by Rhymes and Seti. 15 on the shot clock, or on the game clock, and we get a timeout, Shawnee State. 15 seconds to go, tied at 84. Bears basketball presented by Appalachian Wireless.
UPIKE fans, it's time to call Domino's. 432-1133. Order 2 medium 2-topping pizzas for only $5.99 each. Or maybe you'd like one of Domino's oven-baked sandwiches. How about a pasta or bread bowl? Cheer on the UPIKE Bears with Domino's Pizza today. Call now, 432-1133, and get Domino's at your door. Domino's of Pikeville. Now that's good pizza. 432-1133. Switch and save with IMC. Tired of your current burner satellite provider? Then switch and save with IMC and save half off on these bundles for the first 6 months. The IMC Digital Voted Internet Bundle features unlimited local calling, 750 long-distance minutes, 2 meg 512K high-speed broadband, and access to ESPN3.com for only $42.99 per month. And 150-plus digital cable channels, and it's just $64.99 per month. All with your same phone number. Call 1-800-635-7052 or order online at imctv.com.
You got to recognize where Tyler Morgan, Mark Bryant, and Nixon are right now. Those are your top 3 weapons, AJ. Tied at 84, 15 ticks remaining.
15 seconds to go. 84-84. Shawnee State will have it in front of the Bears baseball team courtside. 1 timeout remaining for Shawnee State. Pressure coming from the Bears. Gunn defends the inbounds pass. Bryant will get it to Boyles. He'll run in the front court. He's guarded by McHenry. Starts right. Behind the back dribble. Top of the key. Wanted the shot. Won't take it. He'll kick some. The shot. Jumper's good. Leo Devlin with a jumper from 14 feet. It's good. 2.2 seconds. And we get a Bears timeout. 86-84. Shawnee State leads with just 2.6 to go.
It's usually the players that don't play a lot of minutes that really kill you. I was telling you and Frosty during the timeout, tried to deny their top 3. Devlin, he had 2 guys in his face, including Seti. Now right here, Andrew, you got 1 timeout remaining, length of the floor at 2.2 seconds. I've seen teams throw the ball to half court and try to call timeouts. Very little would come off the clock.
The Bears have 1 timeout remaining. Shawnee State with 1 timeout remaining. The possession arrow belongs to UPIKE. Shane Burrell checking in for the Bears. And guys, Saturday with the Bears battling from 18 points down. Tonight they battled back from only 9 down. But think back to Saturday. What was the final score? 86-84, the same as it is now when Georgetown got the 2-point win over the Bears.
In similar games, it was 83-82 as UPIKE cut the lead down to 1 the other night like they did tonight. So, again, Leo Devlin with a 15-footer over 2 Bear defenders fading away to be the game winner. Let's see what UPIKE will elect to do. Remember, they have 1 timeout as they'll have the inbounder, and 4 players over midcourt, so you could have maybe that whole time.
They line up at the Bears. Andrew Young to throw it in. And we get a timeout, Shawnee. They take a look at the set, and they'll take a timeout. 2.2 seconds to go. Shawnee 86, UPIKE 84. Bears basketball presented by Appalachian Wireless.
Switch and save with IMC. Tired of your current burner satellite provider? Then switch and save with IMC and save half off on these bundles for the first 6 months. The IMC Digital Phone and Internet Bundle features unlimited local calling, 750 long-distance minutes, 2 meg 512p high-speed broadband, and access to ESPN3.com for only $42.99 per month. And 150-plus digital cable channels, and it's just $64.99 per month. All with your same phone number. Call 1-800-635-7052 or order online at imctv.com.
2.2 seconds to go in this one, and Shawnee State University leading the University of Pikeville 86-84. Shawnee coming in with a 3-2 record and coming off a loss to UVA Wise over the weekend, looking to knock off the number 1 ranked UPIKE Bears, who came in 6-1. Shawnee led by as many as 9 with 5:10 to go in the game. Bears have cut it to 2 with 2.2 seconds. And Andrew Young, the only Bear on the far end. All 4 Bears in front court. Watson, McHenry, Whitaker, and Setti. Young slaps the basketball. And a long pass. Throws it up for grabs. Watson taps it. Recovers. Can't get a shot off. And it's final. Shawnee State University has defeated UPIKE 86-84.